Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm just trying to fit it all in. This journal is a memory keeper journal. I've made the ephemera for it, but a lot of it's not in there. I even made pockets and all that. And I decided to do that because I like to think that whoever purchases this journal is going to be able to do that themselves. This is the journal. It's got a pocket there. Has it got, no, just a pocket there. And it's also 4-inch spine. It's sewn all over. It's just gorgeous. I love the bird. All that embroidery. It just looks superb. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous journal. But anyway, I'll do a flip through and you can tell me what you think. The first page, I did do a tag there. I put some ephemera in it. This is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous paper. It's a ledger, but I put a vintage drawing there, but I won't show you that yet. How cool is that? And it's hiding this vintage drawing. Someone in Norway, or maybe the name is Norway, but it's drawn. Isn't that beautiful? So that's part of my collection, and whoever purchases this journal will be getting that. So that goes in there. Oops, I want to make sure it's protected. So I use so many different digital kits. Digitals from Boho Love, Sampool. This is a fabric cover, by the way. It's got a lacy pocket that's collaged. I use Stamperia paper. I'll put that there so it doesn't get lost. It's got parts where you can put a photo. I've used no tea dyeing in this journal for the purpose that it does lie flat, but I've got something there to stop my camera from falling. But no tea dyeing's gone into this journal, but it's got beautiful selections of vintage paper, vellum. This is vintage book page. And the stuff I made for it is absolutely beautiful. So you're going to really love it. So you've got a tuck spot in there. So I made this baggie. It's got beautiful sewing. It's got flips. Just gorgeous. Beautiful paper. Like I said, I used the whole packet of the Stamperia paper. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did. The pad. That. Isn't it beautiful? Vintage. Very old books, and that's really vintage too. Just gorgeous. I love the paper. Sewing. There is wallpaper. In the wallpaper, I did put a couple of things. Some are sample, but majority, I believe, that's very vintage. This is 1895. I put that in there. Beautifully sewn in. The hidden spine. The other side of that vintage paper. There's a massive tag there. And it's been embossed. I've gotten into embossing, and every chance I get, I emboss. But look at these Polaroids. I did deck out some, and I'll show you those once you've seen the flip through. And like I said, I've made pockets for you, but they're not in the journal because I decided that it's best the person who gets it puts the pockets in. They're all sewn around and everything. Vintage children's book. It's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous journal. I love it. I love all my journals lately. I was putting in so much work into them. Vintage ledger, vintage book page. Forget the name of it, but it's speciality. I'll say that because I can't remember the name of it. Beautiful. This Stamperia too, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Isn't it beautiful? Vintage paper. This way you can do what you like with this journal. You can put in all the ephemera where you so choose. It's beautiful, beautifully done. Oh, I believe it is, since I did it. Oh, I feel cheeky. Sometimes I really do. The vintage 1895 book. It's just gorgeous. Like I said, you'll be able to put things where you will. Isn't that gorgeous? So you don't want to hide things like that. Isn't that beautiful? 1895. I don't know the years of that book, but that's pretty vintage too. Beautiful paper. It really is beautiful journal. And this is your memory keeper's journal. In the wallpaper pockets, and that's vintage as well, I have put journaling cards for you to dress up and maybe copy what I've done with the ones I've done for this journal. It's up to you, because I just believe whoever's purchasing the journal should have the opportunity. That's vellum, real vellum. Vintage music paper, vintage ledger, and lace. Oh, look at that. I really love it. So gorgeous. I really, really love it. Embossed. Ephemera. So you've got lots of choices with ephemera. Lots. 7 signatures. They're beautiful flip. The lace is gorgeous. And that's not vintage, that's new. It's a vintage bird page. Ooh, music. Love that paper. Stamperia paper is beautiful. Very expensive to use though in a junk journal, but for a memory keeper journal, I thought this is ideal. It's got lots of pages, so there's a lot of writing space despite the fact. So there's a tuck spot in there. Just beautiful. I made another one of these, so you've got a tuck spot in there and a tuck behind. So there's quite a few things you don't have to do yourself. There's that vintage 1895. Isn't she beautiful? So I've done nothing with that, just left it in the book. Some journaling cards. Most of these have been inked, the journaling cards for you, or for whoever is interested. There's some more journaling cards. Aren't they gorgeous? A tuck spot in there. A little lacy pocket. This is really, really cute. Oh, I love this journal. Where's that journaling card? I want to tuck it in here so you know that there's a pocket there. This is really what I like about journals, soft and thin, but it stands up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signatures. So I'm going to move that aside and show you some of the ephemera, and then I'll show you the ephemera I actually made for the journal. The stacks of it. But the ephemera that's included is going to be the pockets. That's a tag. So there's the pockets for the journal. They're all stitched around. Oh, it's a tag. Pockets. Pockets. These are all pockets. I'm trying to keep the video short because Sometimes I want it too long. Now, this one has got a pocket. It's a pocket, but a tuck there. Pocket with a tuck. So they're the pockets. And you can use the ephemera as pockets, you know. You don't necessarily have to use everything I done. You could make a journal with what I done. There's all this ephemera. Look at that. They're so gorgeous. These are from Boho Love. She's just got some beautiful stitches. They're on special at the moment. So Boho Love, ladies, she has got some beautiful stuff. It's all inked around. Some Stamperia stuff. These are from Boho Love. Little Polaroids. So gorgeous. They really are vintage photos that she does. Just gorgeous. And these are from Sample. These are Boho Love, Boho Love. That's a pocket. There's some Stamperia tags. So I'll put them aside. They're all stitched, and the stitch, you can see the stitching. I mixed my stitching around. I don't like doing the same. This is a little booklet. So, this little booklet. Just gorgeous. I'll get some of the ephemera and show you them first. Put that there. Then you've got, aren't they gorgeous? They've all been stitched and snippet made for them individually with words on them. So they're the Polaroid ones. They're done. So I'll put them aside. Then I did these. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at those. They're all sewn around. They're just beautiful. Love, love, love them. And this can be frayed, see? So if you get it not frayed, it's because it's up to you if you want it frayed. So that's those. And here's the envelope with the rest of this stuff, because I did more of these. I just love them. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? So for your Memories Keeper journal, you have got quite a selection. They're not the same. They're all different. Oops, it goes that way. They're all different. Just beautiful. And like I said, these all, if you want them frayed, they can be. But you've got snippets of lacy bits and whatnot. Now, what I did here, I included this, and I've collaged it and everything, as you can see. But what you do with this when you receive it, you put it like this, you turn it like this, and I made you a little journal to put in there. And you don't worry about stitching this part in, because I stitched them together. And then there's your journal. And then you've got tuck spots in there once you've stitched it in. Or if you don't want it like that, you can do it this way and stitch it in that way. How cool. But I just thought maybe you might want to maybe even cut that in, cut it up this way, and then this part can stay in there as a flip up. So can that one. And that way you can flip them up whichever way you want. But whichever way you do it, you've got a little journal. How cute is that? And this is not frayed still. It's so cute, it really is. Oops. So guys, Thank you for watching and liking. I'll open that up again. But this is what you receive with this ginormous journal. It measures 6 by 9, I think. So you've got this gorgeous journal with all that beautiful ephemera. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching and liking and subscribing to my channel. Bye for now.